Meanwhile, on a different note, one of the things you care most about, immigration.
Sure, exactly. You know, as this week, the clock is ticking as Congress sets to take recess. Well, the president is set to take his pen and announcing that executive amnesty may come into play, meaning amnesty for those crossing into the border, those who have come on expired visas or illegally, as well as work permits for millions that have entered this nation, rattling the hearts and minds of the workforce of Americans coming forward, and certainly those in Congress who think that this is quite unlawful.
Sure. So essentially what this would be is it would be executive amnesty. And there are different versions of what the president and his men and women are proposing. It could be amnesty for the parents of legal U.S. citizens. It could also be amnesty for the parents of the Dreamers. So it could total 5 million.
Or both.
Yeah, right. We don't know at this point. They've got a bunch of trial balloons out there. They're going to see which ones work, which ones blow up on them. But look for something to happen shortly.
Because the Senate passed a immigration reform bill. The House did not. They do not believe the president's going to reinforce the border, so they see no point in coming up with a plan that has them reinforcing the border, because it ultimately is an executive decision. So now the president's going to do this, almost baiting Congress, believe it or not, to try to impeach him. Yeah. The Democratic mantra is, look, the president's going to get impeached. I've never seen anything like this.
But many call him out for taking an oath to abide by the law and uphold the law of this nation, while at the same time violating it if indeed he does take executive action.
Yeah.
And go against our immigration policy as it stands on the book.
Brian, to your point about impeachment, only Democrats are talking about it. Republicans, conservatives, not talking about it. Only Democrats. It's to gin up the base before November.
The bait.
Anyway.